All right. Well, there's a little interesting factoid that came up. We all know that the Trump campaign had these little tiny things in their donation campaign fundraisers, and they were automatically checked boxes. Now let me just read them. This is the final month until Election Day, and we need every patriot stepping up if we are going to win 4 more years for President Trump. He's revitalizing our economy, restoring law and order, and returning the American greatness, but he's not done yet. This is your chance. Stand with President Trump and maximize your impact now. Make this weekly recurring donation. Then the other box says, President Trump, October 9th marks 25 days out from Election Day, and we need your support. American patriots like you inspired me to keep fighting this past week, and I'm not done yet. I'm asking you to join Operation MAGA and help me secure victory, bold letters, in November. Join the movement now. Donate an additional $100 automatically on 10/9. It's like a bonus donation. Now, these boxes are automatically checked. Automatically checked. So when people say they want to donate $100, $500, $1,000, and there was a gentleman famously donated $3,500, and it was meant to be a one-time donation. The recurring donation box was checked. Now, if these boxes aren't unchecked, and they're at the very, very bottom in little tiny, tiny, tiny print, they look something like this. If they're not unchecked, those 2 boxes alone are 6 donations within a month. Now, there are always campaign donations and things like that are refunded. People make a donation and they're like, or the spouse calls in and vetoes the whatever. At one point in Trump's campaign, the complaints about the fraudulent charges to credit cards. Are you ready for this? Out of the 100% in this entire nation, Donald Trump's campaign accounted for 3% of a nation's worth of fraudulent credit card charges. The Trump campaign refunded $122.7 million in campaign donation refunds. The Trump campaign had automatic refunds going every week. So this gentleman who donated a bunch of money every week had that money taken from him. Now, this is a retired veteran who had every penny of his money drained by the Donald Trump campaign. He could not buy his medication. He couldn't buy food. And he had to fight to get it all back. This is what Donald Trump does to his people. It doesn't take a genius or a stable genius to figure out this is unethical and wrong. And this is what he does to his people. In addition to filling their heads with stuff like Kamala Harris's tax plan and the unrealized gains are going to affect everybody. So isn't it great that you get a $25,000 help for buying that house, but if the value goes up, you will have to pay 25% of every dollar you made. But he leaves out the most important part, which is you have to be worth over $100 million in assets to have that affect you. Her tax plan doesn't raise the taxes unless you make, and Biden's tax plan, over $400,000. Most of Donald Trump's MAGA donors aren't close, but they get taken advantage of by their own guy, and they still vote for him. You see anything wrong with that? And he hasn't fixed it. It's still on all his donation things. You know, the weekly, daily, send money to me, send money to my wife, send money to my poor family that's just been victimized by the whole world. Come on, people. You're better than that. Even the MAGA people are better than that. Wake up. This is the country we're talking about, the country you pretend to love.